Hello and welcome to the Programming in C++ series. In this video we're going to cover Chapter 3 Input and Output Exercises. But before we get started, go ahead and smash the like button, and when you're done you can leave a comment and also subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. If you're unable to hit the like button or leave a comment, then it means you're not logged in, and if you have not yet created a login for YouTube or a YouTube account, it is free and takes less than 1 minute to do so, so please consider doing that. Once you do have your YouTube channel or YouTube login, you can like videos, comment on videos, and subscribe to your favorite YouTubers. When you subscribe to a channel, you also receive notifications every time a new video is posted, so it's easy to keep track and easier to navigate throughout YouTube. All right. So let's go into our first exercise in Chapter 3. And this will be Programming in C++, Programming Exercise 3-1. Alright, in this exercise, our instructions are: the file indata.txt is provided for you with the following data: Giselle Robinson accounting, 5600, 530, 459.75, 1.5. Write a program that places the above data into the format seen below. After running your program, ensure that the outdata.txt file is created and has the following format. And it's going to be name, Giselle Robinson, department, accounting, monthly gross salary, 5600, monthly bonus, 5%, taxes, 30%, paycheck, $4,166. Distance traveled, 450 miles. Traveling time, 9 hours. Average speed, 50.00 miles per hour. Then, number of coffee cups sold, 75. Cost, $1.50 per cup. Amount sold at $120.50. So, task 1, include headers. That seems easy enough. Write statements that include the headers, files, fstream, string, and IO man IP in this program. Write statements that declare in file to be an if stream variable and out file to be an OF stream variable. Task 3, include header files and open in data.txt and outdata.txt. Alright, so that's what we got. So let's go ahead and look at our code, and let's get started right after this. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to include our header files, which will always start with pound or hashtag include. And the first one, let's go with fstream. And the next one, going to be string and include. Let's correct that. And then we have IO man IP. Complete. Manip. Alright, so next, some cosmetics. And let's declare our variables. So we've seen we're going to need doubles because of the decimals. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get our files that we mentioned. Access to that. So we'll do ifstream in file, and then OF stream out file. Camel case it's this right as well. Then we can declare our variables. Let's skip a space though, and let's do string first name, another string last name, and then last string department. Then let's go down to our doubles. We'll do gross salary. Bonus and tax rate. Go to another line, keep everything tight. Let's go another double. Distant traveled. And travel time. Let's keep that short. And we'll do integers. Number of coffee cups sold. Right, so yeah, let's check this, make sure we got our camel casing right. Number of coffee cups sold, and we did. And we left out one more double. It should be coffee cup costs. And let's get that right. All right, next, let's do our infile dot open. Get access to it, and then name the file. It's called indata.txt. Let's go ahead and semicolon. Didn't do the capital F. Killing myself with these. Camel case. All right. Next out file, and then dot open. Same thing. Name of the file. It's going to be out data. Dot text. Camel case again. All right, thing looks good so far. So let's go do some out files and in files. Let's go with out file, fixed, and show point. Word, and set precision. These are commands, so no camel case. Set precision. 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 PCIS. Set precision. Okay, that's correct. And let's make that 2. And semicolon in there. Skip. Let's do some end files. End file. First name. First name. Last name. Department. In file. Gross salary. Bonus and tax rate. Right. out files. Name. First name. And let's go. Leave a space right there. And then last name. And let's go with a comma. We will, no space, oops. No space there, but a space after for the other things, the input. Let's fix this tax rate. I didn't camel case that R. Alright, so let's go down here, tap over. So we're going to do, let's see where we at. So let's go department. Department. In the line. Right. That looks good. Another out file. Copy and paste it. Now let's go type them up. First time. Let's go monthly gross salary. A dollar sign on that one. And gross salary. Let's continue on. Same thing, let's go comma, space, and then monthly bonus. Bonus, and then colon, and then it's a dollar sign. Actually, no dollar sign there, we'll work out bonus here. Let's go percentage sign. Percentage sign, comma, and taxes. There, and we'll continue that line here. Tax rate. And percentage. Right, everything looks good so far. Now we're gonna finish this last piece of this out file. Let's go paycheck. And dollar sign. Let's go to the next line. Do gross salary. Salary times 1 plus bonus. 1 plus bonus divided by 100. Parentheses times 1 minus tax. Tax rate. better. Then we got inline and both of them. See if that closes it out. Inline. So let's see what's going on with my paycheck. Inline. Paycheck. So that's why. Let's close that out. That's that. And this is alright. So next, we're gonna do some more infiles. Let's go infile. Copy and paste these. Just a little faster. Space. So infile. This will be number of coffee cups sold. This one will be coffee cup costs. And let's go ahead and do that. Like that. Boom. All right. Next we'll do some outfiles. Yeah. Let's do this one. So, outfall, those are lined up there. So we'll go with distance traveled. And distance traveled will be traveled. Let's look at our variables. Distance, that's why. Distance traveled. Alright, that cleared that up. And then on the next line, we're going to go miles, comma, travel time. Space, space, miles, comma, travel time, traveling time. These are categories, that's why they're going to be capitalized in the output. So distance traveled. Divided by travel time. And let's go another out file. So this right here. This one, average speed. Going to be distance travel. Okay, that's next up. Let's go over here. Right there. And travel time is going to be miles travel time, so it's going to be 9.0 because it gave us that. And we're going to do it in hours. And in this line. now we got another in file, so we're going to copy and paste that in file. And now we can use that. Why are we doing this, guys? Come on. File, in file. So this one's going to be in file, number of cups sold. Coffee cups. That's where we did that one. So I'm not going in circles. Let me look at my code. I'm getting confused. Okay, got it. So let's change this to distance traveled. Yeah. Distance traveled. And so this would automatically be travel time. Alright, so there we have it. Now distance traveled here, miles, average speed, miles per hour, department. And then miles, out of the way. Travel time. Okay, I didn't change that yet. So this would be miles per hour. Hour with a space before miles per hour, not after. Then we'll do our two inlines. Alright, so there we have it. Look at that for a little bit. In file, distance traveled, travel time. Out file, distance traveled, and then 40 will be miles, traveling time. That's going to be 9.00 hours with a space in front of it, and an inline and an out file average speed, and then distance traveled divided by travel time, and then miles per hour, inline, inline. Then the end file would be number of coffee cups sold, coffee cup costs. So that looks good. And we're going to do coffee cups sold, but we'll use this again. Not afraid of it. Let's go. Now we'll do our coffee cups. This is going to be number of coffee cups sold. This is going to be a header or a cups sold, and then number of coffee cups sold. Open. So miles is going to turn to comma, costs, and a dollar sign in front of that. And it's going to be coffee cup costs. Oops. Go for it to pop up, and it's going to be per cup. And inline, it's already there. Now output file, sales amount. So sales amount. Oops. And we'll make that equal to dollar symbol, and number of coffee cups sold, and times coffee cup costs. sold times coffee cup costs. All right, and as simple as that, let's go ahead to the, I do need that, line this up. And this is going to basically inline just one time. And there you have it. Wait a minute. I deleted my doggone text. Oh, crap. Alright, so, oh, that's the first line. Okay, got it. So, inline. Alright, let's get this thing. So, yeah, I did delete my text. Alright, so let's do this again. Comma, let's go to space, and comma, cost. Go away. Cost. It's going to be a dollar sign again. Alright. Then we gotta go. Number of coffee cups sold. And we're going to go time per cup. Down here. Per cup. And do my quotes. So per cup. Then inline. Now we do our last out file. All right, let's take a quick break here, and we'll be right back, and we'll finish this up. All right, so we got our out file here. So we're going to jump there, and we're going to go and sales amount. Equals dollar. And number of coffee cups sold again. This is not looking right. Number of coffee cups sold. Number of coffee cups. Why am I going to loop back? Out file. Number of coffee cups sold. Number of coffee cups sold. Alright, looks like my code got mixed up here when I deleted something by accident, but let's fix that. No worries. This is going to be, change this to the number of coffee cups sold by itself. There we go. Sometimes it's easier to start all over, but I'm not to that point yet. I didn't mess it up too bad, so we're going to continue on. Sales amount, that looks good. And coffee cup costs. Okay, now we'll go to enter and inline. Alright, and finally, let's do these last lines in file. Dot close, since they were open earlier. We'll use our right, and then use our out file. Dot close. And semicolon. Alright, let's bring these up. Alright, let's look at do a quick look at the top of this. All the way to the top. What's going on? Assuming I got everything. Alright, so let me scroll up. Don't know why it's that. Let's go So anyway, the first line is, you can't see it here, one, it is pound include IOStream, and then here are the other three IOStreams, or the other two include headers, fstream string and IO manipulate, IO manip. So then we'd start writing here ifstream, ofstream, in file, out file, our variables. Then we move down to our in file open, and we got the file names and extensions. Out file open, the same thing. Out file fix, show point set precision to 2. Then we did our in file first name, last name department. Then in file gross salary bonus tax free. So we're going to go down, check the spelling real quick on some of these, and then we'll go ahead and run it. If it runs good, I'll show it, give you more time with the code so you can make corrections if needed. Alright, so yeah, there we go. It looks good. Let's try to run it. I don't remember the input if we didn't do anything. So we're going to put that in. But we don't have the input right, so let's go ahead and look at it again and see what we can find. Be right back. Alright, I had to redo that. I didn't find anything wrong with it, so that sometimes that works. Let's go ahead and run it again, see if we get anything different, and we did not. So let's go ahead and calculate this and see what we're doing wrong, if anything. Sometimes the programs don't run on GitHub, even though the right code is there. So if you were able to calculate 100%, then you did the right code, but they didn't, for whatever reason. I don't know if the file is there. I know I did the IO streams, that part 1 and 2 initiate the variables. Let's see, maybe the file is not reading. Yep, this is like I thought. So 100%. And we got all task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4 is all agreed. And wasn't looking for any output that time. So let's go ahead and look at the code again, and I'll kind of give you a chance to look at that. There we go. So we have our IOStream, our include IOStream was already there. Then we include the last 3 headers. So working on 1 through 21. Go ahead and pause if you need more time. I'm going to scroll down. Now if you're looking at line 22 through 41 and you need more time on that, go ahead and pause, and I will scroll down again. And there you go. All right, and there's the code, and if you need more time, go ahead and pause. We're going to move on to the next exercise. Let's go check it out. Alright, programming in C++, program exercise 3-2. On this one we're going to complete a little puzzle, so to speak, do a little rearranging. So let's go and look at our instructions. Consider the following program in which the statements are in the incorrect order. Rearrange the statements so that the correct prompt, so that the program prompts the user to input the height and the radius of the base of a cycle and outputs the volume and surface area of the cylinder. Format the output to 2 decimal places. So basically task 1, rearrange the statement so that program prompts the user to do what the instructions said. So basically everything I think is here. So what I like to use in these is the Control X to cut and the Control V to paste. So moving things around. So let's start by moving this to the second spot by Control X. And going down, Control V. I use my down arrow so I don't mess up the spacing. So we're looking for our IOStream, include IOStream for the top. And we see our namespace there too. Control X with that. And Control V, put that on top position. Here, so we can leave a space for 5 5. So we'll put our using namespace in 5 on line 5. Then we have a constant name, Control X and Control V. And after our namespace, we'll make a room for line 7 to put our constant name constant on there, which is pi equals 3.14159. So Control X. You can do it a different way, but as long as you line it up in the correct order, it's fine. So next we have our int main, and then our brackets, which is, this one is wrong. It's Control X that. Actually, let's do this first. I think we need to indent all of this code. Yep, we do. So let's move this bracket here to the bottom. B. And let's go ahead and indent this whole code after this bracket by tab, scrolling down with the down arrow, tab, tab, tab. I'll do the rest when I get to them. So we're looking for, say, height, so we need our double radius. There. See, I'll tab it when I get to it, it'll be easier. So let's highlight that. Control X. Right there. Control V. Now, let's see what we need here. We'll make a space, a few of them. So we need to, here we go, count. Character out, Control X. So our character out statement's going to go here, and it's already indented. So this is our fix show point set precision 2. Next we need our enter the height in cylinders, character out statement. Here we go. Control X. And we'll skip a space there, Control V. Then we need our character in. Let's see. Let's go height. I'm going to inline. And height. Over and use an inline. Leave that one there. Use the bottom one. Move this up real quick. There we go. And inline. That's what we got so far. You can check that out. Look at that. Make sure you're on track. Something wrong here. Didn't take these up far enough. Let's go. Here we go. Control X. These should go right here. Sorry about that. So we should hear. Now we should see this. These are completed. Here to 20. From 1 to 20. That's what that should look like. Now we're going to go. Looks like we need to find the cylinder. The radius of the base of the cylinder. Okay, we're going to enter the radius of the base of the cylinder. Control X. Let's go here. Cancel in. It's going to be radius down here. Control X. inline. Next, we're going to do volume of the cylinder. It's already in place. And then let's go. This is continued, so this will go here. Let's bring this up. So yeah, there's no semicolon there. So Pi radius 2.0. And let's find our other hidden text. Let's bring these up closer. Here it is. And that's going to be at the bottom. So, all right. What are we looking for now? We got that. We got an inline after that. And we do. Over, Control V. Then we have, what else we got on here? Let's bring this up some more. This is way too low. So this is not right in. Volume of the cylinder equals pi times power inline, and then cancel out inline. That's why. Where's the cancel out? I must have deleted it. Accident. That's what it should look like. Oh. Character out. Sorry. All right. Now we got that one done. Now all we need is surface area. Yep. Surface area. Control X. Put that right there. Control V. And here. So last thing. Control X. So did that. V. And this too needs to be indented. And let's bring this up. Down one more. And up one more. So what are we missing? My inline. Do I have an inline somewhere? Stuck in here? I did not. So I'm going to type one in. Alright, so all we're missing is this. There we go. All right. So I'll show it to you. Hopefully we got everything right. Namespace, constant double. Let's run it before we do the final show of the code. So we get to input anything, and then we go enter the height of the cylinder. Do it ask for a specific number. It doesn't. So let's go 22. Enter. Enter the radius of the circle. 21. Enter. Cylinder. Alright, so let's calculate. And once we calculate it, we'll start looking at it now. It's calculating. Alright, so 1 to line 20. Go ahead and take a look. If you have that right, if you're able to get the text, get that output that I got, then you should be good. If not, then maybe not. Alright, so 1 to 20, there you go. It is 100%, so we know it's good, and there's our green task. So if you're working on 1 to 20, go ahead and pause that. And going down to the rest of the code. I'll show it more of it. Yeah, let's put that right there. Make sure you got, the only thing that should be on this line is the open bracket and the closed bracket. If you're still working on 18 or 20 or 22 to 32 or any of this in between, go ahead and pause it. But make sure that you have this bracket open and closed bracket should be the only thing on this indent line. Everything else should be lined up on one tab over, except for, of course, everything before this bracket. All right, make sure you got your semicolons, and that's it for this exercise. Once again, if you need more time, 1 to 20, go ahead and pause it. And if you need more time with the bottom half, go ahead and pause that. All right, we're going to move on to the next exercise, and we're going to take this quick break to look at this. So next we have programming in C++, programming exercise 3-3. And here we're going to write a program that prompts the user to enter the weight of a person in kilograms and outputs the equivalent weight in pounds. Note that 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. Format your output to 2 decimal places. Decimal format is used. Conversion rate formula is correct. And output correct weight in pounds. So 2.2 pounds. All right. So we'll keep that in mind. So let's look at our code and go a little bit bigger. There we go. So we're going to use, for this one, let's go with, let's get our include. And we'll need fstream. And we'll need string, of course, and our manipulate. No, yeah, we use IO manipulate. Yo, and we're gonna see this. Good. All right. So we'll use a constant. And that's, I don't know why we need that, but we'll use it anyway. Actually, no, that's so yeah, let's go ahead and, we don't need these two, we just need to manipulate. So let's delete these two, close it up, and then let's use our 2 constants. One, they'll both be doubles, of course, double. Let's use, no, that's not right either. Alright, now we got it. So that's correct. So let's use our, we'll use IOStream, of course, and then our IO manipulate. Then we'll, our constant double is going to be pounds in kilograms. Kilogram. Pounds in kilogram equals 2.2. So, and that's go. Let's bring this down. And let's get some room to work. So let's do this one real quick. This should be a simple program. We got 2 doubles. We got weight in pounds and weight in kilograms. Weight in pounds, weight in kilograms. That's good. So let's, here's our character out statements to, and let's do our fixed. Since we get the IO manip, we'll use show point and set precision. And semicolon. Now we'll get to our enter the weight in kilograms. And this one's simple. And then that's one. Weight in kilograms, of course. And we'll inline. And do some math here. Weight in pounds equals weight in kilograms times pounds in kilograms. So that's what we're referring to, pounds in kilograms, 2.2. And a semicolon. And then let's do our, the equivalent in pounds. Equivalent. Alright, every button with the right button. In pounds equals. And we'll do weight in pounds. One, and that lined up good, and there's our bracket. Alright, so we'll go to the top real quick, get a quick gander at it. So we use our line 2, added our IO manipulate, then we went to line 6 and did our name constant double pounds in kilogram equals 2.2. Then line 11 and 12, we added our we initialized or we named our variables, double weight in pounds, weight in kilometers. Then we added our expression, our set precision. Then we enter the weight in height, weight in kilogram or weight in kilograms, weight in kilograms. And then weight in pounds equals weight in kilograms times the named constant. Then the equivalent in pounds, weight in pounds. All right, so that looks good. Let's go ahead and run it. So we'll start with, okay, what do we do here? Let's look at these, because we got some errors. Let's get out the way. Should be able to find it pretty easy. Int main, so that I'm not, just tell me line 8. So I must have not used a semicolon in the right place. Or line 8. So here, no semicolon. Got it. All right. It's not the first time we did that, so let's go ahead and run that again. And enter the weight in kilograms. Let's go 210. Now let's go 120. 264 pounds. All right. So let's go calculate this, and I'll show you the code while it's calculating. Line 2, line 6. So look at line 2 through 18. If you're still working on that, go ahead and pause it. I'm going to scroll down, and that's the rest of the code. Give me that inline. I can see the whole thing now, almost. Alright, so that's the code. And got 100% on task 1, task 2, task 3. So you go ahead and submit that. If you didn't get 100%, I'll show you the code one more time in its entirety with the whole thing showing. Let's go over. Let's go back over. Alright, so if you're still looking at 1 through 20, go ahead and pause it. And I'll give you the rest. There we go. Alright, so that's all for that exercise. We'll go on to the last exercise for this video. Programming in C++, programming exercise 3-4. So let's look at what we have in store for that. So summary, during each summer, John and Jessica grow vegetables in their backyard and buy seeds and fertilizers from a local nursery. The nursery carries different types of fertilizer in various bag sizes. When buying a particular fertilizer, they want to know the price of the fertilizer per pound and the cost of the fertilizer per square foot. We'll look at the instructions right after this. Alright, the following program prompts the user to enter the size of the fertilizer bag in the pounds, the cost of the bag, and the area in square feet. That can be covered by the bag. The program should output the desired result. However, the program contains logic errors. Find and correct the logic errors so that the program works properly. So here's what the program looks like. We'll see that on the other screen. So format your output with set precision 2 to ensure the proper number of decimals for testing. Cost per pound and per square foot correctly output. Alright, so let's go to our code. Scroll down by accident. Alright, let's start with at the top. So we have our include IOStream and include IO manipulate. That looks good. Your namespace STD, it's got semicolon, that's correct. Our variables, they look good. Then our set precision statement, nothing wrong with that. Cancel out. Nothing wrong with the enter the amount of fertilizer in pounds in one bag, bag size, enter the cost of the pound fertilizer per bag, bag size again, cost. Okay, so we'll enter the cost, enter the area in square foot that can be fertilized by one bag. So we'll enter the area, character in. So yeah, everything looks good so far. The cost of the fertilizer per pound is bag size divided by cost. So that's where we go, bag size. So let's go ahead and switch these two around. Costs divided by bag size. Yeah, correct. And then the cost of fertilizer per square foot is, nope, it's going to be cost divided by area. So this would have showed no errors, but it would have been a logical. It would show logical error in the output. So the only thing we need to change, let's double check again. Let's see, include. Alright, looks like that should be the only thing that we need to change, but we'll test that. Looking, yep. So cost divided by bag size and cost divided by area. Look at this. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it. The amount of fertilizer in pounds in one bag, let's call it 50-pound bag of fertilizer. Enter the cost of a 50-pound bag of fertilizer, let's call it 20 beans. Enter the area in square foot that can be fertilized by one bag. Square foot, let's call it 50 square foot. Cost of fertilizer per pound is 40 cents. The cost of fertilizer per square foot is 40 cents. Alright, so that looks promising. So let's go ahead and calculate this and see if we get our 100%. That's what we're looking for. And remember, the only thing we had to change is the cost divided by bag size and cost divided by area. If you had made a mistake and you changed something else, you can always go to reset the exercise, reset the code, and it'll bring it back to normal, and you just change these last two. Alright, so once again, let's wait for that 100%. And thank you for watching this first video. We covered the exercise 1 through 1, or 3 to 1, chapter 3 to 1, and 3 to 4. 3-4, exercise 3-4. So if you haven't done so already, hit the like button, leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so that you can easily navigate. Now, sometimes these things take a long time to calculate, sometimes they time out, but we'll leave that as it is, and then I'll show you the code again. We're going to see that. Yep, calculating your final grade. That happens from time to time. So I'm going to pause it and come back with you whenever that grade is calculated. And there it did calculate. It took 3 times. So if it happens to you, don't panic. Just continue to calculate it, or you might have to wait. But when you log off, your code should be saved. So, but once again, thanks for joining. We'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day.